What is happening, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Starfield. What have we got going on? That's not the right shape. That's not the right shape. Right, okay, I've messed up somewhere. That'll be here. And then that gives me a 2, which is here. Hopefully we will get this finished today. And then we can move on to something else.
Expertly done.
Modified calibrated bridge. I've already got a bridger. I don't need another bridger. Take your shotgun shells though. Right, sweet.
Let's see what was being protected.
Nothing there that I want. Might change my loadout actually, because I feel like it's taking too long to get things done with these three. The mag pulse, I've only really got 88 rounds for that, but we will take that. The mag shear looks shit. I think I'll take the bridger on there. I like the look of this as well, actually. We'll stick that in there. Isn't that what I've already got in? Yeah, it is. That's what's here, isn't it? Yeah. Sounds like something's leaking. Oh. Off limits, no one goes inside. Sealing this off immediately with ultraviolet protocols. Okay. Wait a minute, I need to do something here. Where are my powers? Reanimation, anti-gravity field, grav dash, personal atmosphere, gravity wave. That'll do. How good's my persuade? Do I have anything that can aid in persuasion? Ah, there we go.
We have visitors! Vardek, you didn't tell me we have visitors.
We're back with Petrov.
Welcome. What's mine is yours. Well, no, it's still mine, but you get what I mean. I'm impressed. How did you... You don't deserve the final artifact. This life you've led, you're nothing but a thief, an opportunist, a liar. It's more than credits that the Unity will demand of you. You think you have a right... Oh!
Mike Shear's putting in work. Oh, I like this. Should have just let me go. But no, you had to try and be smart. Doesn't make sense to just waste all my good ammo, all my best ammo, straight away. Actually, what do I need for that? 6.5 MI. Gonna find some more of that then. Well, there's gonna be another fight coming up, because when the game throws ammo and healing items your way, you know there's a gunfight coming up. Game design 101.
In the end, the search for the artifacts always ends here.
Come on, Rook. Come on. You can make it.
That's me.
Barely stepped on the juryman's road with us. Can't see another soul off to the void so soon. No. No. I'll pour one out to the blackest sea for you, Rook. What the? Crix's ghost? What kind of cruelty is this? Is some starborn trick? Come to mock me before you twist the blade? Multiple universes? You're a visitor jumping through the gates of space and time?
It sounds crazy, but yes, I am.
Not sure if you're just a reflection of a shattered brain, but okay. I get your meaning. Well, ghost from the other side. I'll keep what you said rolling around in my head for a spell. But for now, wouldn't mind if you gave me a bit. I just lost a friend.
Nothing to say to that, really.
The last him. Once we get inside, be ready. With so much power gathered here, anything can happen.
I like your armor, can I have it? What have we got here? Ooh, impact grenades. Alright. No thanks. No thanks. Treatment I'll take though. Got more 6.5 array. Oh, guns galore, just in case you didn't have any in the first place. Particle fuse. More MI array. More grenades, nice. Oh, an explorer's microgun. Oh, I'm so tempted. I'm over encumbered. I know. I'll get rid of the over encumbrance in a minute. Oh, more guns. Anything decent? What's in here? Oh, it's just Equinox. 2 Equinoxes, I think, and a fuck ton of ammo. And a dagger that I don't really want. More MI array ammo though, nice. More grenades, nice. I know what I should be using then, eh? Right, let's spin some crappy guns. Might as well drop that, I'm not going to use it again. Oh, I so want to use this. Shove that in at the end there. Maelstrom. No, just chuck it. Mag Shear's crap, chuck it. Think that's... yeah, chuck that as well. Everything that I've got left is everything that I'm using, basically. Just make sure I haven't dropped something that I will really want to use. No. So this is all 247 rounds of the 7.7mm ammo I've got here. So the Kodama is not really going to be much good here, is it? We might as well have fun at the end of the game, guys. Come on. What's the point in having a gun like this if you don't use it? Where's the real guy? It's not him. Where is he? That's all the ammo away. I see him. See him now. Where's he went? Oh. Where's he went? Nope, duplicate. There.
We should move on, if there's nothing worth taking.
Oh, ammo. Was not gonna lie, I was hoping for something better. I'm still alright for this. Just not got any ammo for that now. Got the Bridger though, the Bridger will hopefully do some work. That might be enough to load up the Kodama, but it won't be enough to do... Nah, it wasn't even enough to load up the Kodama. Magpulse, here we go.
I guess I shouldn't be too surprised you made it this far. Serves me right for not being convincing enough.
Yep.
Is this where you give your big speech? Let's hear it. enjoy knowing something I did. Fine.
Yes, there we go.
Prior encounters. I'm impressed that you managed that without violence.
Now I need to talk to the emissary.
You've done it. The temple's artifact is yours. No, this was your victory. You've proven that you're ready to enter the Unity. I know we aren't from the same universe, but it kind of feels like old times. Here. All the artifacts I've gathered.
Oh,
Place the armillary in your ship, then power up your grav drive. It'll take care of the rest. You'll see the glory of our multiverse and your place in it. Then, you'll be asked to make a choice. I'll say no more.
okay.
I would speak to them before you go. No. My place is in this universe now. That's a difficult question. You might as well be asking, when is the Unity? Why does the Unity exist, or how does the Unity truly work? It's not a fixed place in space-time. You'll be... well, you'll have more luck understanding when you get there.
Okie doke, here we go. Last artifact. I wonder if we'll get a power out of all this. I needed more piloting at one point, but I can't do anything. That's ballistic weapons. Is there any point in pushing? Oh, I've got 2 skill points. What do we do? Pain tolerance is quite an easy one to level up, I think. Is there anything... No, that's not really worth taking any further up. Do want ship command. Ah, you have to have no crew for that one. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I think I've got commerce. No, I don't. Because I need to buy or sell more items for that one. Could spec into... further into pistols, or... Can I get down here? Yes, I can. Non-automatic ranged weapons. Okay. That's shooting without aiming. Let's do scoped. Will we? This is the difficult bit for me, is deciding where my points need to go. Targeting control systems, yeah. That's where I want to be.
So, the Unity awaits. I'm not as afraid as I thought I would be. Stepping away from the world you know can lead to a better place. That is not what I meant. I would not want to leave it behind so easily either. I just meant that life keeps going. even when you have lost everything. Do you think we will see each other after the Unity? Will we even recognize each other if we do? Part of me does not want to. I could stay here with everyone, with you, but I will step into the beyond whenever you are ready. I know this is what we have all been working for. Can we speak for a moment? I have been thinking about us as a couple? I am not sure of the terminology. Our relationship, let us say. It is, and I am thankful for you every day. You and I, we come from such different backgrounds. I cannot really know all that you have been through, and you are not House Baroon. I am not suggesting otherwise. This does not work if I am not honest, if I will not speak plainly what is on my mind. As much as I love you, and I do, I cannot help but wonder what the future holds for us, given all that I know to be true. I would very much like to believe that, and yet, when the Great Serpent returns, I know I will be by his side as one of the promised. But you are not like me. You are not House Baroon. Your fate, as much as it pains me, is sealed. I have tried to not worry myself over it, but I cannot stop thinking about it. What future can we have if that is the inevitable end? You understand, this is different. I have never expected you to share my beliefs. I do want to be with you. How can I... I do not wish to argue, but I just hate to think of any... But you are right. Thank you for talking me through this. Really? You continue to surprise and amaze me. I am at a loss for words. Of course, yes. Yes, I want that too.
Getting a nice ending to this one.
Deals with this so differently than I have seen in the rest of the settled systems. I need some time to consider what would be an appropriate, equivalent gesture. But do not mistake that for hesitation. You are the best thing that has ever happened to me, and I will not let you go for a moment.
Right.
You've earned the artifacts.
So, all we've got to do now is talk to what's left of our companions, assemble our gear. Did that go into activities? Did I see? Talk to all these people. So I basically need to talk to my fellow I need to talk to my fellow what are they called again? Constellation members. That's the one. Need to go and talk to my fellow Constellation members. What I also need to do is I need to go and I need to fly to Cheyenne on the way, and I need to upgrade this reactor. Because I definitely messed up. That's been pretty good so far. I mean, that was quite an easy speech challenge for my character at the end there. Come on. Status. I got hypothermia. Aid. Anything that will treat hypothermia. Yep, an antibiotic injector. That doesn't make sense, but I'm not arguing, it just doesn't make sense. Give me a second here, actually. Did I get a gun? No. Just I saw ammo appear.
Need some work done? Got anything you need to offload? Trade. Sure thing. We'll get it.
Here we go.
Sure, have at it.
Right, we are going to have to upgrade the reactor, but we can't, can we? Oh no, we can. See, that's not going to be that much of an increase. Okay, so I'll need to do shipbuilder. Where is this it here? Yeah, get you out of there. The power generated by this one is 14, so I need a B class that generates more than 14. That's a shield generator, not a reactor. Right. That does 16, 21, 14, 18, 16. That's going to do 20. There's a couple of A class reactors that do 20. This one does 21. That looks to be the best I can get just now. Well, hopefully that'll give me enough to power my weapons. Right, let's go talk to my friends before I leave. Let's set a course. Where is it taking me?
Heck of a thing, but ready here. Boris thinks so.
I disrespected.
Sick Morgan. I swear she must have. We're in orbit. Every single time I make a mistake, before I can say oops, she's there and very politely, ever so patiently, telling me I made a mistake. You know what I mean?
No, I do not.
Thanks, Andreja. Now I feel better.
Right, we will head to the lodge because I think that's going to be the easiest way to get these guys all together. We're just going to take this episode, however long it goes. I don't think it'll go much past half an hour. I don't think we'll get to 40 minutes, but you never know. Large land. You actually gonna make me remove the armor letter? Right, okay, it's fine.
artifacts.
I should be able to set a course now. No, no, I can't. Head to Alpha Centauri. Head to the lodge. Right. Time to have the chats.
I am glad to be back. It will be good to have a moment to relax.
Constellation has suffered losses before, although none quite so violently. It appears Constellation's current mission is at its end. It is customary to offer congratulatory statements. Thank you. If I were sentient, I am sure I would be feeling a great sense of pride and increased social connectivity to you. I hope the process of becoming Starborn is done without causing any physical trauma. But given the unknown physiological requirements of crossing universes,
Thanks,
that seems
Vasco. That's really
unlikely.
reassuring.
I am told that is the best way to deliver potentially upsetting news if we do not see each other again. Goodbye, Captain. From a statistical standpoint, you have been an unusually effective member of this team.
Thanks, Vasco. I feel so wanted.
No more Starborn have shown up. Yet. So I know we aren't keeping all the artifacts here anymore, but I think I can get some good readings from your ship. You have no idea how excited I am to analyze the data after you jump to the Unity. I'm gonna make some coffee. Pull an all-nighter. It could be both. One can't happen without the other, right? What's the point of all of this if one of us doesn't remember to actually, you know, do the science part? Anyway, Vladimir and I have been talking, and we're both staying here. Someone has to keep Constellation going with so many people leaving. It'll be pretty quiet at first, but that's what Constellation has been doing forever, right? An old generation moves on, a new one moves in. Maybe one day. For now, I think I'm better off letting Vladimir have that headache. Okay, I promised myself I wouldn't cry. And I'm sticking to that. So, goodbye. I'll miss you all.
Everyone is staying in their rooms a lot more lately. Guess we all need some time to process. I've thought about it, and as much as I would love to see the Unity the way Keeper Aquilus has experienced it, I'm not coming with you. Thank you. I know this is probably coming as a surprise.
No.
I think I need to look for my answers here, in this universe. And I can't leave my parents. I know they would understand, but they're not getting any younger. You too. I know I'm flaking out at the end, but I'm glad I was a part of all this.
You're not flaking out, man.
Thank you for helping me out with the
How much you take a place
artifacts.
like the Lodge for granted until it's threatened.
There's nothing like an investment paying off. We've succeeded beyond my wildest dreams. Everyone should feel proud.
Oh no.
This moment isn't about my corporate holdings, no. Being part of Constellation was just for me. Although there's always opportunities, I'm not above taking advantage of what we learn as a group. Alas, while I would like to take the final jump with everyone, I'm afraid the saying, "you can't take it all with you," has caught up to me. There might not be a Stroud Eklund in the next universe, and certainly not mine. And I would be a poor choice of company if I was, well, poor. Goodbye, my friend. If I could borrow a bit from Sebastian Banks, bring light into the darkness of the unknown.
So 4 are staying so far.
Finally, these new universes won't know what hit them. Forget about the Starborn and the Hunter. It's Barrett and company from here on out. I suppose we can do that. Classic. Look, if this is a "are we doing this or not" talk, then stop right there. We're doing this. The multiverse waits for no one. Yeah, that's why I said it first. See you on the other side.
So Barrett's definitely going.
Waiting for time's passage.
Let's talk.
It's the only
You have
cure
time,
for
of course.
Constellation's wounds. It'll be a shame to pack up all the modifications to the Eye for finding the artifacts. But she's earned a break. Gilded our fortunes for sure. I'm just an old blade in the dark trying to make good. I'll be taking up the chair when everyone's gone in the Unity. Set Constellation's course for another new beginning. Not my first time at the helm for a crew, but going to take it slow. Don't know about that. Intend to keep teaching folks how to play the Troublemaker's game. No use being an explorer if you aren't a little dangerous. Well, tipped your ear long enough. I'll be smiling as you walk through Eternity's gate. Give the next universe something to talk about, yeah?
Right, so there's still...
I'm not sure when things will feel safer. But we have not been attacked again.
That's true. Right, let's talk to Cora.
Morale in the lodge has been measurably reduced.
I can't wait to get to the Unity! I've been reading all about parallel universe theory, and I'm so ready to meet another version of me. You think it's okay if I call them Cora too? I'll have to check all my charts and double check all the locking mechanisms and see what kind of differences there are in the next universe. You know, in case we get into the kind of trouble we always do. Look, Dad said that there's a chance we might all get separated after we go to the Unity. You don't think that's going to happen, do you? That's what Dad said. I feel kind of bad, you know? That I want to go anyway. I'm sure gonna miss the lodge. But I can't wait to see what happens next.
You never know where you might end up, kid. Right, so where's Sam? Down here? That's Cora's room. Oh yeah, I can nick this now. I've got the master lockpick. Might as well grab this before I go, eh? Nice. We've got 4 again. There we go. Was it literally here? It was. Well. There we go, and...
Is there a lock you cannot defeat?
No, there isn't. Mark 1, Mark 1, Mark 1. These, I believe this is the best spacesuit you can get in the game. I think we shall equip that because there's something sort of nice, that sort of symmetry that this is where we started and now we're finishing it with. Yeah, there's something nice about this being where we finish up. Right, where's Seb? Sebastian, where are you? Upstairs somewhere? Sometimes he's sitting in here drinking, isn't he? Yeah, but nope. Can I get a... This should hopefully have brought him back as well. I think I see him. Yeah, there he is.
Is it quieter in the... Death is a bastard. You know, there's an old Aquila story. One of them takes ill. Clear, I'd rather be a ghost chasing after you. Sad story. You look after yourself.
Right, so I don't get to get his...
I thought maybe I would come up with something to say, but I've got nothing. So instead, I thought I would quote something that gave me comfort a long time ago. Is God real? The more proper question would be, is reality divine? Existence itself is a mystery which yearns to be uncovered. What is goodness but a comparison to the good? What is existence but a participation in being? For where the diversity of the universe inspires awe and wonder, it exists only in contrast to a simplicity so pure that it may only be understood as primordial and even divine. Our essence is what was imagined by its mind. But what we consider imagining and what we consider mind are in fact so far beyond our understanding that even these metaphors are like the tiny white caps on a massive surging sea. There's more, but those are the parts that speak to me the most.
This is Sarah's memorial we've got right at the end here.
That was really thoughtful, Mateo.
It just felt like, from role-playing perspective, it's nice to tie up loose ends.
Does anyone else want to say anything? Thank you. If anyone else wants to say something.
I'm gonna go up and talk to Sam again and see if it'll change his dialogue to...
Lodge sure feels like a lonelier place. Got a lot of sad tales I'm running through my head right now.
Right, it's not because I've changed the lodge to that, so okay. We'll fast travel to the ship. Yeah. Although that's ended Mist Beyond Measure. Maybe... Yeah, there we go. The memorial service is broken up already.
Man, the galaxy's too big to be stuck in the same place. Coming up on the end of a long ride here. We got all the artifacts. Are you ready for what comes next? Might not see each other on the other side. I know. Just bracing for it. Hey, listen, you're probably wondering about Cora. I played it over in my head 1,000 times, and I've made up my mind. She's coming with. I know what everyone's gonna say, but even if I told her no, she'd find some way on board that ship. And if we stayed behind, we'd both regret it. I'm sure plenty of the others won't like it, and I'll be worried like no tomorrow if we don't end up in the same place. But I gotta keep telling myself that Cora's ready for this.
Hey man,
and hey,
you
same
know
goes for you. If we don't see each other on the other side, it's been all worth it.
Thanks, man. Right. Time to build the armillary. And take this final journey. Hope you guys are all excited about this. I am. I've never seen the end of Starfield. This is a first for me. It's been good so far. It's been quite emotional as well. First thing we've got to do is we've got to time to grab jump time to grab jump.
Hope you've enjoyed your stay here.
There's the armillary at the back there. It's always built in the same place, I think. It's always close to your grav drive. I've seen some beautiful starship designs that have the grav drive in the centre of the ship with windows on the habs. Pardon me, so that you can look at it.
We're in orbit.
Does it matter where I... Oh no, you just need to power up the grav drive like that. Here we go. That was quick. Oh, I wonder what it looks like. Okay, so I can look around. These supposed to be... Is this supposed to be the universe I'm in just now? Or is this the multiverse that I'm looking at? I can walk or float. I can't tell if I'm walking or floating. Give me a second. Walking. There we go. Just to give you guys a better perspective on what's actually happening. Yeah, that's me.
You made it. I hope you're enjoying the view. I never get tired of staring at it. thought occurs. Can anyone ever truly experience reality outside of oneself? All of time and space filters through a singular perspective. I am as much you as you are a part of everything. All points connect to here. When a star is born or dies, its existence beats through the heart of this place. The Unity. I have seen all you are, have been, and could be. Do you feel like you've lived a good life? Is there anything you regret? Fair. I wonder what your decision will be then. In order to become Starborn, you must give the universe one last thing. Yourself. That intangible part of you. That something that makes you unique amongst
What a strange request.
will explode like a supernova. A part of you will fuse with the essence of this universe, while another part leaves it behind forever. Do you understand what I mean? This one final leap will change this universe forever, even as you leave it behind. Much like the death of a star creates new kinds of matter, so will the part of your being become fused with the Unity itself.
Does that make me more or less human?
That part is what becomes Starborn and crosses into the multiverse. Through your eyes, it will be as if waking up from a dream. Walk into the gate of light, and you will become Starborn. Everything will vanish, and you will awaken somewhere else. But that isn't your only potential destiny. You could turn around, walk away from the Unity until the stars fade away, and you will wake up on your own ship, in your universe. You could live out the life you have. I have enjoyed speaking to you once again. All of you. Every version that is here in the Unity, right now. Go out into the stars.
So you've got two choices. I can turn around and walk back that way.
As you consider stepping towards infinity, I offer you a glimpse into what will happen to the universe you may be leaving. As the essence of who you are is spread throughout space and time.
I don't know if I can talk to these. It looks like I'm supposed to be able to interact with them.
Your lover, Andrasia, eventually chooses to be reborn herself. Your commitment to each other bolsters all relationships in the settled systems. Marriages blossom. More people in House Varun begin to question its orthodoxy and look to the outside world.
Ah, right, okay. So that's part of the influence that I have. We send a ripple literally through everything. This is actually cool to hear. I like this.
The emissary remains in this universe, but your faith in them inspires them to seek out those they believe are worthy of finding the Unity. Many noble Starborn will be reborn under their guidance.
Nice. So we change the attitude of the Starborn as well. Less hunter, more...
Ron Hope's downfall proves once again that the Freestar Rangers put justice above petty power plays and politics. A sense of commitment to the common good grows throughout the Freestar Collective. Acts of heroism and noble sacrifice increase.
But because I never joined the Freestar Collective, that's not here.
The Constellation membership who stays behind will in time publish their data about the discovery of the artifacts, the Starborn, and the Unity. space exploration across the settled systems is given new life as people search for home out there in the stars.
So that's everything that I've done in this universe, but I'm guessing, but if they're showing the Freestar Collective, then I imagine if you join the UC Vanguard, there'll be some kind of influence left on the Vanguard. If there's, like, if you join up with the Crimson Pirates instead, then that, you might see an option there as well. So it seems to be like everything that you could have had an influence on, like all the factions you can join. That is really cool.
Although you leave this universe behind, a new universe awaits you. But will you be in this one? What choices will you make?
And we step through the Unity. We step across universes. We step from one infinite into another. I have to say, I've really enjoyed this. I've had immense fun playing this through for you guys, and I've enjoyed it for myself as well. I think this is the best part about being a content creator. And I never gave this game much of a chance when it first came out. I did play it for a while. I still put a lot of hours into it. But I didn't put that much effort into getting to the end. I ran out of steam. Gorgeous visuals here, by the way. And I'm so glad that I've come back to it. It's been about a year since it came out. That is absolutely stunning. That looks gorgeous. Yeah, it's been about a year. I've went in, I've played it. The new updates came out during my playthrough. That's added a lot to it. Adding the vehicle, the Rev 8 in particular, has made planetary exploration so much simpler. Obviously the usual for Bethesda, a lot of bug fixes. And I've just really enjoyed it. Would I rate it up there with Fallout 4? Probably not. I think that Bethesda's Fallout 4 and Skyrim are just two games that have such an established appeal that the sort of the gameplay you can get from them and the stories that are told, the narrative feels quite tighter. Fallout 4 in particular, you had all these diverse factions. You had the Railroad, you had the Brotherhood of Steel, you've got the Institute, you've got the Minutemen. You can join up with them, it matters. Whereas in Starfield, I always felt like the narratives get lost in the vastness of space. You're always just flying to somewhere, back from somewhere, just to quickly talk to someone or drop something off, and then you're on to the next stage of the quest. I don't think that the narrative sort of focus that Bethesda normally has works as well with this kind of game. The other thing I'm going to do is address the elephant in the room. This is No Man's Sky. It's like if there was a whole version of No Man's Sky and then you cracked it, and some of it became Starfield and the rest of it was No Man's Sky. I think you can see the influence that game has had on Bethesda's idea here. And I'm not the only person that's noticed it. A lot of people noticed it, especially when the game first came out. They are two different things, of course they are. This is another one of Bethesda's babies. This is another one of their narrative-driven sandbox games. You can it's like playing Oblivion. Once you walk out that sewer, the world was your oyster there. Well, in this one, once you get your hands on your first ship, the galaxy's yours. Or the universe is yours. You can travel between star systems and do whatever you want. The game makes that clear when Sarah says to you, as long as you don't bring anything to Constellation's door, they don't care what you get up to out there. You can be good, evil, neutral, turn a blind eye to stuff, get involved in stuff. You can save someone in one mission, and in the next mission you can, go rough up a civilian for credits. This is that kind of game with that single storyline running through it, like Bethesda do so well. Yes, we need to find the artifacts and find out what the Unity is, but there's so much more we can do. And it would be sad if we didn't play in all the corners of their sandbox and see what they've made for us. And then you've got No Man's Sky, which is just a massive procedurally generated universe. Random as it can be, each planet plucked out of nothing, just code based on a formula. And how that planet looks, the life that's going to be on it, happens when you fly into its atmosphere and land on it. And that game doesn't have the narrative through it. No Man's Sky is just a space exploration game, giving you the freedom to do whatever you want, but without the security of that, alright, I'm fed up exploring now, I want to go back and do the story. That's what this has in it. I've just noticed the name Armin Shimmerman there, and I'm sure that's a character from one of my favourite series, Deep Space Nine. In fact, I'm 100% certain I know who that is. That was Quark. And that is a really cool thing to know. I did not know that before this, because obviously I've never watched the credits for this game before. So that is really cool. Back to my point though. So we have No Man's Sky, this massive space exploration game. It gives you nothing. It just literally, you play the little sort of tutorial, you learn how to fix your ship, you learn how to craft stuff, and then that's you. There's the rest of the galaxy, go play. Where I think Starfield is really, really good is that you have that security of being able to go back to the story once you've exhausted the exploration possibilities. I know there's a lot of people that have put hundreds, if not 1,000 hours into this game. Look on YouTube, there's a lot of shipbuilding tutorials and outpost building tutorials and walkthroughs, and there is a lot of stuff, people that have just poked into every corner of the map that Bethesda have given us here. And I firmly believe that this type of game, Bethesda will make a sequel to this. Not necessarily a Starfield 2, although that might be what they call it. We've got the Elder Scrolls series are always numbered. Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim. We're going to... Starfield 2 can be something else, Starfield 3 can be another thing. But I firmly believe that Bethesda wanted to lay the foundations for something here. And I'm excited to see what they do next. I know there's DLC coming out for this. It may even be out, actually. I am keen to see what they do with this universe that they've built. What will they do? The map's there, the planets are there. What else do we get to see? Do we move forward in time? Do we go back in time? Do we see Constellation at a different point in its history? Do we even stay with Constellation? Do we go elsewhere and explore being someone else from a different perspective? Do we get a whole game dedicated to the UC, the same way you've had in the Elder Scrolls series, you've had different games that have had you take charge. You've had Morrowind, where you've taken charge of being a Dark Elf character, or it's set in Dark Elf lands. You've had Redguard and things like that. Do we get Starfield games where you're UC, or you're born into the Freestar Collective, or you're born into House Varun? Can we see you go different places? And that's the sort of thing that I'm really excited to see with this game. I'm not going to give it an arbitrary mark out of 10. I don't think things like that matter. Genuinely don't. I think if you're a consumer and you're looking for information on a game and a genuine, honest opinion, then my opinion on Starfield is that it has improved. If you enjoy exploring with a narrative to fall back on, then this game's for you. You have the freedom to go off and do whatever you want, safe in the knowledge that you can always come back and complete a story. And I think the RPG elements of it, having the earn experience, earn a level up skills, I think that's pretty good. I think that unlike Skyrim and Fallout, having the ability to jump into multiple universes and improve your character each time you go through, so your build will always evolve. Eventually you're going to get to a point in your playthrough where you either don't level up anymore, you know, you've got all your skills maxed out and that's it. Do you stop playing then? No, I think you just explore the universe as a superpowered Starborn. But I think they've designed it very well for that. Having the opportunity to try going through again and again, maybe do something different each time. I like that. I genuinely do like that. In terms of gameplay is very good. I enjoy it. The ground combat is what you'd expect. It feels like you're playing a Bethesda game, and that's not a criticism. I think combat's always worked in Bethesda games. It feels different compared to the games that came before it. I don't think the gunplay's like Skyrim. I don't think the melee combat's like... I don't think the gunplay's like Fallout. I don't think that the melee combat's like Skyrim or the Elder Scrolls series. I think it just is what it is. It's been well designed for this game. Weapons react the way you would expect them to. Adding and taking away bits and pieces changes the way a weapon feels. Ground-based exploration has been improved with the addition of the vehicles, so exploring planets isn't a chore anymore. Now you're quite happy to fly out and have a look at everything, pick things up, put things down, check out bases, maybe don't check out bases. You know, it's expanded on your options for exploration. The space, the flight, I know they've tweaked it to improve it. It doesn't feel like you spend as long in your navigation screens compared to when I first played it. It genuinely doesn't feel as clunky. The ability to just hit start and then press X to go plot a course, click on where you're trying to go and then fly. Obviously, yes, I would have loved it to have the No Man's Sky freedom to take off from whatever planet you're on, straight out, no loading screen, find another planet, fly to it, land. I know that it's probably the limitations of the game engine, because what you're rendering here is a lot more detailed than what you're rendering in No Man's Sky. And if you don't believe me, just look at the difference in download size between the two games. I downloaded No Man's Sky last night just to have another playthrough of it on my own, off my own back. It was about an 18 gig download. This, I believe, is much higher than that. I think it's about 50 or 60. So there's a lot going on in here. But it is worth a playthrough. It all comes together. The stories are well written. The factions matter. Even little quests matter in ways that you would want them to. And I'm looking forward myself, exploring from New Game Plus onwards in this, to see what I can add to that little montage at the end, where myself is showing me what impact I've had on the universe. I really want to see that. And I'm also looking forward to getting some new shit. I'm going to play through it at my own pace. I'm going to see what other ships I can get, what other factions I can join, what other shipyards I can find. I'm just really excited about that. It feels like the game's kind of opened up for me now. And as a gamer, that's obviously very exciting. So I hope you have enjoyed watching this one, guys. I have thoroughly enjoyed playing it. If you haven't played it already, or if you only played it for a short while after it first came out, it is worth another go. I'm not going to tell you to go give it another go, because I'm not someone who tries to push people into doing things. My advice would be, if you had an opinion of it formed based on when it first came out, it might be worth having a look at it again so that you guys get to see a more complete picture of what the game's about, and maybe the chance to change your opinion, which I think is obviously what Bethesda want. I know as gamers we don't want to encourage studios to release half-finished games at launch and then wait a year for them to fix it and then go back and play it again, play the complete game. I know we don't want to do that, but I think there's a difference between not wanting to encourage that and going back to try a game out, especially since it's free on Games Pass. Only Xbox gamers can play this at the moment. It's worth a month of Games Pass just to play it again and give it a go. And if you already have Games Pass, it's costing you nothing. Literally costing you nothing to download it again, let the update download and give it another go, and see if it changes your opinion in any way. It has changed mine. I enjoy this game. I'm looking forward to playing it some more, but that won't be on this channel. Before I leave you, what we have coming up next on the channel is Cyberpunk with the DLC. Another game that took a while to rescue, but the patch for the PS5 plus the addition of the DLC has made a big difference to the game. We will be doing it, as much of it as we can. We will be playing through the main story of Cyberpunk, and once we finish the main story, there's an option to continue playing, and at that point we will pick up the DLC and go on from there. That is what's coming up next on the channel. So once again, thank you so much, guys. I really do appreciate all the support you've shown this series. It has been a lot of fun for me to play this for you. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Stick around, because this channel is not going anywhere. We got more content coming for you over the rest of this year and beyond. Take care of yourselves. Whatever you're playing, I hope you enjoy it. And stay safe out there. I will see you real soon. Bye for now, guys.